see of you. We're happy that you're here. The kids have been working really hard on this for the last month and a half after school every day. I hope you cheer them on and you have a good time because it is a lot of fun. And we are now going to present the Cow Tippers by Eddie McPherson.
Interesting. That's a nice little journey you have. Thank you. It's what I'll keep in my notes in for this year. Anyway, there's the chalkboard and there's the cloakroom you can use to hang your fancy coats in. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. Being from the country and kids out here from the city, I don't know how I'll connect with them. I won't worry about it. Kids are kids. Are any of the students here motivated in their studies? Well, I put it this way, Ms. Brown. There are two types of students here at Hope's Bluff. The ones that graduate high school, get married, and take career diagrams, and those that drop out of high school, get married, and take career diagrams one day. Are you saying that most of the students here never leave Hope's Bluff? No, I'm saying none of the students here leave Hope's Bluff. Serve is unspoken law. You're born, you're married, take a career diagram, and then you die. But surely, after the many years the school's been in operation, there have been some that have gone on to bigger things. Now that you mentioned it, there was a Travis Millhouse about 15 years ago. He left town. Where did he go? Federal prison. I was just thinking that some would think of greater things outside Hope's Bluff. Take me, for example. Paris, France, England. And you let this spot you here to our great little community. God's country, we like to call it. Just remember, I'm only here for a year. Then I'm heading back to write my dissertation. We'll take you as long as we can keep you. You're the closest thing to a movie star we've ever had out here. I'm a little nervous. Once the cultural shock wears off, you'll fit in just fine. The fine people here at Hope's Bluff are as normal as anybody. There you are, man! Would you mind smelling my mop and telling me if my mop water needs changing? I'll smell it later, Clyde. I like to be your new teacher. Miss Brown, this is Clyde Gutledge, our head janitor. She means their only janitor. Nice to meet you. Likewise, I'm sure. You're not from around here, I wager? Nope, I'm not. I can smell you foreigners a mile off. Honeysuckle vines. I think what Clyde means to say is that a lot of folks around here smell like pickles. Pickles? That's because a lot of our people here work down at the pickle plant 10 miles down Highway 11. If you don't work on a farm, you work on an assembly line filling pickle jars. Here at Hope's Bluff, you don't smell like vinegar or fresh manure. Miss Brown will be here for a year to stay middle school life. Then she'll be Dr. Brown. Would you mind taking a look at my wrist? When I turn it like this, it hurts like the dickens. What should I do? Don't turn it like that. Clyde, she won't be that kind of doctor. Well, I welcome you and your husband here at Hope's Bluff. Miss Brown's a widow. Widow, huh? I tell you what, Miss Brown, if you need anything, and I do need anything, just let the little Clyde know. Thank you. Anything. You're a handyman, that's for sure. I could use a handyman at my place. My kitchen drain is all stopped up, and the one in my bathroom is leaking. I'm sure Clyde will be happy to help you with anything you need down in that house you moved into. That'd be a great help. You, Mildred, are you in here? I'm in the English room, Dusty.
Oh, here you are. Welcome to Hope's Bluff High School. And as I say in quiet, hola, señorita.
I believe you're thinking of Spain.
Don't pay Dusty no mind. She's never stepped foot outside Hope's Bluff in her whole life. Look who's talking. I'd have you know I've done my share of traveling. Traveling hot. The only time you ever cross the county line is to pick up that ugly old cat that's always running away from home.
Now, girls, don't forget our new teacher here.
sorry. My name's Charlotte Little. I brought you a fresh jar of pickles fresh off the line. My husband's a shift supervisor over at the fair.
It's very kind of you. Desi here teaches mathematics, and Charlotte teaches marksmanship and home economics.
I made this dress myself.
Bless her heart, she's not much with the needle and thread, but she can shoot a war up a gnat's butt at 20 paces. It's very nice. Now you girls be on your best behavior. Miss Brown will be studying you. I wouldn't quite put it that way.
Oh, we don't mind. To be honest, it makes us feel a little special to know we're going to be in that paper you write.
Morning, ladies. Lulu, Drake, one, Earth brings you here on the first day of school. Gee, Miss Jennings, I'm Lulu like the chair of Hope's book now, so please don't call me Lulu. Sorry, Sheriff. Is something the matter? Yes, maybe you can help with this. I'm looking for the culprits who've done this here. Cow type strike a third time. Land sakes alive, not again.
I do declare, Sheriff, did they hurt them poor cows this go around?
No, they ain't hurt, but that ain't the point. There are no good scrounges that keep doing this, making me laugh at Saga County. Now I intend on finding out exactly who they are.
Goodness, you think some of our students are behind these pranks?
I got my hunches. I'll be sticking around for a few days, Miss Jennings, doing some investigating. Good, they'll give us time to catch up. How's your mama? Oh, she down in her bed. But I ain't got time for idle chit-chat. I'm here on official business. What does that mean? Cow tipping. Where are you from, Mars? Exactly what it sounds like, dear. You sneak up behind an unsuspecting cow and knock it over. It's as funny as can be, but it's against the law in these parts. It sure is, and I'm going to be the one stopping it. You see anyone acting suspicious, you let me know. I'll be on my way.
Boy, old Lulu's on a manhunt this time, ain't she? Must not be much mischief going on over the water tower these days. Well, I'm not one to justify tomfoolery, but it's not like the kids have anything better to do here in this one-horse town.
Speaking of the kids, it's about time for the buses.
I'd better get to my room. I'll see all of you at lunch. I hope you have a good first day, and as they say in Hawaii, ciao.
If you need anything, just call me on the intercom. Intercom? Oh, I forgot to show you. Just pick it up like this and speak into it. An aluminum can? Our real intercom system went out years ago. This works just fine. My office is right next door, so just knock on the wall twice and then you tell me what you need. I'm not sure I can bring myself to do that. Just let one of the kids do it. You know how they love technology and all. Speaking of technology, no one showed me where the computer room is. Oh, that. You can just use these here. An encyclopedia. This one's A to C, and the rest are stacked in the cloakroom, except D through F. That one's used to keep Charlotte's desk from wobbling. No computers. Miss Jennings, you cannot possibly expect me to teach these kids effectively under such primitive conditions. No, honey, think of it as a challenge. I hear the buses. I gotta go. See you at lunch. Hello. Do you have me for your first period class? Why don't you just take a seat, and we'll get better acquainted later. Then the preacher said, I don't know, but that duck don't quack no more. Hey, Chloe, you want to hear a dirty joke? See here, you two, there'll be no pretending in my classroom. Miss Winkler, you look different. I'm not Miss Winkler. You have a new haircut or something? I'm not Miss Winkler. I'm Mrs. Brown.
What's to tell jokes? Tell Miss Winkler, dirty joke.
I'm not one here. A white bed sheet was splattered with mud.
Didn't I tell you which was good at telling jokes?
Yeah. Take a seat.
What are you doing? You told us to take a seat. We're just waiting for you to tell us where to take it.
See, didn't I tell you which was good at telling jokes?
Yeah. I thought that one was summer. You two are laughing at it. Now please be seated.
We know.
You talk funny. Are you from overseas? I'm from Chicago.
This is Zaka, a foreigner.
This instant.
You're mean. I'm going to sit as far away from you as I can.
Me too, Miss Meany.
Young man, that is no way to address your teacher.
Sorry, Miss Meany, ma'am.
I'm Miss Winkler.
My name is not.
I'm Wilma, and this is Skinny. Here, I brought this for you. I picked it from my uncle's apple tree. You can eat it now, wait till later. It really don't matter to me.
Thank you, Wilma, but I think I'll save it until later.
Suit yourself. Come on, Skinny. Let's find a seat close to the front. If you assign seats, give me the desk closest
seat area.
Okay, I won't. Skin, you sit there. I hope we start off with Shakespeare. He's my favorite.
Really? And yes, Mama, we'll be reading some Shakespeare.
Look what I made, Miss Winkler.
My name is not.
I'm going to make it fly all the way across the room.
Mine flies better than yours.
Young boys, do not those in my classroom. You could put someone's eye out.
She's right. We forgot to put a thumbtack on the nose to guide it.
Yes? Miss Brown, are you in there? Yes? Hello, Miss Brown.
She's calling you on the intercom.
Oh. Hello? There you are. I was wondering if I could see you a moment in the office. Yeah, sure. Over and out. Oh, I thought I was coming to walk with you.
There. Hey, Chloe, did you see that paper airplane fly?
No, and I ain't gonna watch neither.
Why not?
Because paper airplanes are stupid.
You won't be seeing a cowboy through across the
Now
room.
you be quiet, Elliot Central. I'll punch you right in the navel.
Chloe, a cowboy sitting in a tree.
I'm warning you.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, second comes marriage, there comes Chloe's baby carriage.
Elliot, you alright?
Of course. I told them not to talk about me and Cowboy.
What do you care? Everybody knows you like each other.
What did you say?
You better be glad I got to finish my airplane. Come on, Elliot.
Holy.
Give me an H.
H.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a W.
W.
Give me a D.
D.
Give me a Y.
Y.
What does that spell?
I ain't know.
It spells howdy, as in howdy, y'all.
You better quit yelling, Marina. You got a new teacher, she's meaner than a rattlesnake.
I'm a cheerleader. I'm supposed to yell.
How can you be a cheerleader when we don't even have a sports team at our school?
You just mind your own business.
There you are. I've been looking all over creation. Did you all see this morning's paper?
Nobody does Betty Deep, so just pipe down.
But it was on the front page.
I said nobody didn't see nothing, Betty.
See nothing about what? Sheriff's looking for the people who knocked over the cows last night.
That ain't nothing exciting.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of stupid cows.
Sheriff Drake says she's got some clues that'll help her catch the culprits.
She does?
They ain't got nothing, so just mind your own business.
There you two are! Elliot Rondo and Winston Stevens. Next time I'll catch you boys walking through that front door without wiping your feet, I'm going straight to your daddy's. I spent all summer waxing that hall floor. You boys got it? Yes, sir. Kaden.
Cowboys, cook the don't be by us.
Hey, how come we ain't seen y'all summer?
Yeah, you just talked about that squad goes on the water tower.
I got a job working over at the plant this summer.
A job? That don't sound like the cowboy I know.
Yep, I'm saving up for old Luke Sanders' pickup truck exam.
That truck's a real beauty, cowboy.
Hey, cowboy, maybe you can drive your new truck in this year's Christmas parade, and I could be standing back doing cheers. Give me a ho, ho, ho!
Ho, ho, ho! I know the first thing you can do with that old pickup truck is take Chloe over there to the bowling alley of that skillet.
Ah, that's the idea. That is, if I ever get the guts to go talk to her.
Why don't you go say good morning to her?
You guys act like I'm afraid to talk to her or something. What if she won't talk to me?
Are you crazy? He's been waiting all summer just to get up her nerve to say something to you.
How do you know?
I read her diary.
Well, there she is. Go, cowboys, go say good morning to her before the teacher gets back.
Hat on straight? Morning, Chloe.
Morning.
How was your summer?
Okay.
I worked at the pickle plant this summer.
I know I can smell you.
You like my new hat?
I don't know. I can't see it.
See, it's genuine cowhide.
Yeah, I see it.
The only other person that'll wear my hat one day will be the girl that I marry. It looks to be just about your size.
That's nice. Well, I better go to the bathroom.
I think she likes me.
All right, students, have a seat. It seems classes will be cut short today due to an orientation going on in the auditorium. Now listen closely as I call roll.
Chloe's here, but she had to go to the toilet.
The word toilet will not be used in my classroom.
Oh, sorry. She had to go to the John.
It's a lavatory.
Lavatory, that's where we got set chickens.
I'm going to ask you to remove your hat.
But I'll have to.
Remove it this instant.
Oh, shucks.
What did you just say, young man?
Oh, shucks.
You shall stay after school. I have zero tolerance for profanity.
But Miss Winkler, shucks ain't a cuss word.
I'm Mrs. Brown, and you can stay right along with him. Now listen closely as I call the roll.
But Tardy Bell ain't wrong yet.
Tardy bell?
There it is.
Yes, there it is. Now listen closely. Milton, Winchester, Baker Street.
Here, but everyone calls me skinny.
I will not call you skinny. Now have a seat, Milton. Students! Arena Creighton?
Here, I'm a cheerleader.
Don't remember asking. Chloe Davidson? Here. Excuse me, Chloe, but you do realize the tardy bell has rung.
She's the one that was in the laboratory.
I see we're going to have a discussion about punctuality.
Our last teacher was real strict about it. She said the three most important parts of writing was spelling, grammar, and punctuality.
Punctuation, not punctuality. Let's continue. Randy Goodwin?
Here.
Betty Underwood? Here. Excuse me, Mr. Rutledge, what are you doing?
Just going to change the bus to that ball program.
But as you can see, I've already begun my class.
I'll go right ahead, you won't bother me.
But
Hey, cowboy! How'd you find them?
Never mind, Mr. Gutledge.
Mr. Gutledge, you may change light bulbs after school. Now please, I've begun my class.
I don't even bother you. She's a mean one.
Alright, whatever cranks your tractor. Hey kids, come around after school tonight and I'll tell you about a story about the ghost I saw this summer.
Mr. Gutledge!
I'm going. Shucks.
Mr. Gutledge, you stop right there. I am appalled.
You are?
Yeah, please, weird. Appalled, not bald. I assure you that Miss Jennings will hear about this disgraceful eruption of vulgarity.
Okay, but I don't think Miss Jen cares if you wear a wig. Hi, kids!
Hi. Students, I apologize for that fracas.
What did she call him?
I didn't know Clyde was one of those.
I thought he was a Baptist.
Students, quiet.
Sorry for the discussion, Miss Brown, but these two got the start for you, my husband.
Miss Jennings, can I please begin my class?
Go right ahead. I'll see you two at lunch.
Vicki and Jackson, consider this a warning. I expect you both to be here before the tardy bell rings. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. We're just right here.
Listen, everybody. Ms. Winkler's news to just pipe down and let her get class started. The floor is yours.
Thank you. I want everyone to get a good look at this quote. Great oaks from little acorns grow. Who knows who wrote that?
You did, Miss Winkler.
No, Jackson, I did not write that.
But I just saw you.
A writer who lived years ago wrote it.
Johnny Cash?
No, a writer who lived hundreds of years ago wrote it.
Tim Powell?
Jeffrey Chaucer. Jeffrey Chaucer wrote, Great oaks from little acorns grow. Does anyone know what that means? Anyone? Well, I'm going to tell you. Who knows what this is? Randy?
That there's an acorn.
That's right, Randy. And who knows what trees were outside in the front yard? Oak trees. That's right. Those strong, tall oak trees were once the size of this small acorn. Hard to believe, isn't it? Do you really think Chaucer was speaking of literal acorns when he wrote, "Great oaks from little acorns grow"?
Yes.
Really? No. No is correct, Vicky. Chaucer was using it as a symbol.
My grandma calls me all the time.
Symbol?
Yes, ma'am. She's always saying, "Cowboy, you are the most simple-minded boy I ever saw."
Simple, Randy. Your grandmother was calling you simple-minded.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought she was putting me down.
Chaucer was using it as an analogy, a way to literally illustrate the way he felt. And who knows what the purpose is.
Simple-minded people end up in the lake of fire and brimstone.
No, Winston. He was talking about the acorn.
Squirrels collect acorns for the rope, winters ahead.
Remember, Chaucer is using the acorn as to represent something. And what does it represent?
A squirrel.
No.
Lake of fire and brimstone?
No.
A squirrel in the lake of fire and brimstone.
The acorn represents man. Man is a relatively small thing.
Now, you ain't seen my Uncle Larry. He weighs 300 pounds.
Allow me to finish, please. Man is a relatively small thing, but with strive and ambition, he can become something great.
So you mean I can become a tree?
Figuratively speaking, yes.
Hey, Betty, Elliot said he'd swing from your branches anytime.
Students, what I'm trying to do is get you guys to think. What are your passions? What are your goals? What is it you strive to do? Randy?
I'd like to take a boat on Grover's Lake someday. I hear that lake is so big that on a foggy day, you can't tell one end from the other.
What if I told you that men catch bigger fish than you in the Pacific Ocean?
I'd say tell me where that there lake is, and I'll stake out a spot tomorrow.
Pacific Ocean.
Is that anywhere near Highway 40?
It's off the coast of California.
Forget that. Daddy says can't take a pickup truck past the water till I turn 18.
Are any of you guys aware of the world outside Cook's Bluff? New York, Europe, France?
Don't forget Dogtown over there in Cherokee County. I heard their hardware store stays open till 6:30.
Oh my gosh. To get my point across, I want each of you to bring in something that symbolizes you. Take me, for example. I might bring in a flower in a pot to symbolize how I like to work in my garden. And as you do so, think about how Chaucer used his acorn as a symbol. There's the bell. You're dismissed.
Miss Winkler, can I have my apple back?
Sure, but why?
Well, I want to bring you an apple every day, and that's my last one.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll bring it back tomorrow.
Milton, I don't appreciate you doodling in your notebook while I'm lecturing. I demand your full attention at all times. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I want to see what you're doodling, and it better not be a picture of me. Well, these are notes. I'm very accurate at that. I'm afraid I owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You didn't know.
Have a nice day.
Miss Day, how was your summer?
Just fine, Miss Jennings. Bye.
See you about first period.
Miss Jennings, what do you know about Milton?
Who?
Skinny. Is he a bright child?
Yes, he's very bright and he drives a mean tractor.
I see.
Is something the matter?
No, my stay here will make a great dissertation.
Good. Well, I baked fresh apple pie last night and I was wondering if you want a piece.
Sounds delicious.
I got some fresh coffee too.
Well, I don't know about this, Serena.
It's too late, you're already here.
What if you're wrong about Chloe liking me?
I ain't wrong. Like I said, I read it straight out of the pages of her very own diary.
How do you even know she's to be at school so early in the morning?
Because I told her I needed help with some of my math. I told her to meet me here, and you're just going to happen to show up. Now I'll leave it to tell Mr. Gutler something. That will leave you and her alone, and you can ask her out on a date. Now, did you get all that?
Start at the beginning.
Cowboy, you gotta keep your mind on one thing and one thing only. Concentrate. Focus. Now, where was I?
You said, I will go find Mr. Gulch while you stay here and tell Chloe I'm going to take her out on a date.
Cowboy.
No, I'm sorry. It's just so hard to think when I'm so nervous.
Cowboy, it's hard for you to think when you're breathing. Now, you hide in the cloakroom, and when I leave to ask Mr. Gutler something, you'll come in and ask her.
Ask her, right. Ask her what?
Ask her out on a date.
Ask her on a date. Got it.
Then you're going to give her your future Promise of America pin as a token of your love to her.
But I like my pen.
We like Chloe more, don't you? The answer is yes.
That's right. I like Chloe more.
I got all worked out. It's going to be real romantic. But don't worry none. Just trust your cousin Arena. Now hurry up and get in the cloakroom before she gets here.
Okay.
In here, Chloe, Mrs. Winkler's room. Good morning, Chloe. Thank you for getting here so early to help me with my math.
It's okay, I don't mind. Mama dropped me off on her way to work. What's this?
Oh, you mean the table covered with a beautiful tablecloth and a beautiful romantic flower in the middle of it? And a portable radio over there just waiting to pour forth some romantic country tunes?
Yeah.
How should I know? Maybe Mrs. Winkler and Mr. Rutledge are getting here early to have breakfast or something.
Why? Do they like each other or something?
I guess so. I mean, why else would they have a romantic table with a romantic flower and romantic music in here?
Well, Miss Winkler's a fancy city lady, and Mr. Gulledge is a plain old country boy.
Ain't you ever heard the saying that goes, opposites attract? She probably likes his country gruffness and dirty fingernails.
Golly.
But, don't say nothing to nobody. You promise?
Promise.
Promise. Let's get started on this man.
Okay.
I've got to ask Mr. Gulledge something.
Huh?
I got to ask him something. I ain't sure where he went, so it might take a while to go find him and ask him.
Well, he just went by.
That was minutes ago. He could be anywhere by now. So you just sit there and don't go nowhere, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Just in case the power goes on before I get back.
Howdy there, Chloe.
Cowboy, what are you doing here?
I go to school here.
But school doesn't start for another hour.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to help Mr. Gulch water the shrubs outside.
He went that way.
That's okay. I'll help him later. Mind if I sit down?
It's a free country.
You can sit down too, if you like. I bet you can sit at the table with me.
No, thank you.
Come on, Chloe. I ain't gonna bite you.
Even if you did, I'd just bite you back.
Well, can I come over there?
It's a free country.
Stop it, Chloe. I'm getting dizzy. Now Now I'm going to say something to you, Chloe Davidson. And I want you to listen to me real good. You can try and jot on my voice, but I'll just talk loud enough for you to hear me anyways. I like you, Chloe. I like you a heck of a lot. And I heard through the grapevine that you like me too. And I was wondering if you'd like to go on a date with me sometime. Can you hear what I'm saying?
No!
How'd it go?
I don't know, Arena. She kept her ears covered the whole time. Arena, I ain't sure Chloe likes me at all.
Why would a girl write it in her diary if it wasn't so?
She sure got a funny way of showing that.
That girl's as shy as a turtle, and I've got to think of a way to get her out of her shell.
Oh, I've never been so embarrassed in all my life.
Cowboy, the new teacher here yet?
Not yet.
Did you know Miss Winkler holds a torch for me?
Miss Winkler, a torch for you?
A little surprise of myself. It's a curse, cowboy. Guess I got so much charm it just oozes out without me knowing it.
I sure wish some of it was on me. I could sure use it.
Good morning, cowboy.
Good morning, Miss Winkler.
What's going on here? Why is that table there?
Let me get them books for you, ma'am.
Where's that music coming from?
Miss Winkler, you don't have to tell me. I know you have an interest in me, my country way of doing things.
You do? Oh, so Miss Jennings must have said something to you.
Let's just say a little birdie told me.
It sure is nice of you to do this. I could use a man like you around my place. Are you busy this Friday?
What did you have in mind?
I tell you what, just show me my place around 7:30 Friday night, and we'll take it from there.
You city girls don't believe in wasting time, do you?
I believe that once you've planned something this important, why waste time? You look a little nervous.
I beg your pardon.
Actually,
No. Well, I guess I better be getting ready for the kids or something like that.
Bob, wait, you forgot to tell me around the table.
This very masculine-looking person is a symbol of me. He ain't afraid of nothing, and all the women dolls are in love with him, as I will now demonstrate. Hello there, Marge. Hello, you tall, dark, handsome man. You want to go on a date with me sometime? Sure, because you are tall, dark, and handsome. Okay, I'll pick you up on my date tonight. That sounds wonderful. You Joe kiss. Okay. Oh, Joe, you make me weak in the knees. I think I'm gonna faint. So you see, twice a day, kiss lots of girls. Every chance you get. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson. That's very interesting. All right, who hasn't gone yet? Chloe?
This slingshot is a symbol of my anger. If anybody tries to talk to me, ask me out on a date, and I don't want them to, I'll pull my anger from my pocket and shoot them between the eyes with Miss Winkler's acorn. That's all I've got to say.
Chloe, that was very violent. All right, we have one more presentation. Milton, you can approach the front.
I found this poem last year when my mama got sick with cancer. She lies in a cold fever, and that coldness reaches out and seizes me as I cry for her. I want to hold her hand and tell her everything will be okay, but I can't. I want to say that when she comes out of her coma, I'll help her wash the shirts and hang them out on the line to dry. But I can't. I can't help her. I can't talk to her because she won't hear me in her sleep. She sure looks peaceful, and I sleep beside her bed every night. The days pass. Stand at her grave in December. There's snow falling. I want to hold her hand, but I can't now. Coldness reaches out and seizes me, and I cry.
Milton, did you write that?
Yes, ma'am. My mama died.
That was very good. Overall, I think the presentations went well. Speaking of presentations, Winston, be sure you get rid of that scorpion you use in your talk.
Don't worry, Miss Winkler, I got my eye on him.
However, we'll get back to this later. Right now, we need to talk about some literature. The first thing we'll be reading is a story about two young teenagers who were madly in love, but their parents did not let them marry.
I saw that story on the Dukes of Hazzard last week.
I'm afraid this goes back before that. Does anyone know which one I'm referring to?
I know, the Wizard of Oz.
No, this one was written by Mr. William Shakespeare.
Alice in Wonderland.
This title is Romeo and Juliet. Not only are we going to read it, but we're going to act it out for the whole entire school.
But none of us ever been in a play before, Miss Winkler.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. What's the play about? It's about two young teenagers who were madly in love, but their parents forbade them from marrying.
How come?
Well, the two families, the Montagues and the Capulets, were feuding, so therefore they forbade their kids from marrying.
Why didn't they just take it to Judge Judy?
I'm afraid things were different back in Shakespeare times. Parents said no, and that was that.
When the parents told them they couldn't marry, is that when Romeo and Juliet jumped down the rabbit hole?
There are no rabbit holes in Romeo and Juliet. Then how did you get to the wizard? There's the bell. You're dismissed.
Hey, Chloe, good night.
Milton, thank you for sharing that speech with us. I liked it a lot.
You're welcome.
Don't worry, I'll bring it back tomorrow.
Brandy, I don't want you to think I'm crying or anything, but I can't help see the problems you're having with Chloe.
Oh, that's all right, Miss Winkler. Everybody knows about it anyhow. All I want to do is wear my faith pin and show everybody that she's mine.
You know, when I was your age, a boy in my high school gave me his classroom to wear.
That's amazing.
Then he gave me his class ring.
You in high school since my age.
Do you want to hear my story or not?
Yes, ma'am. What happened?
Well, we were at this restaurant, and when I wasn't looking, he slipped his ring in my cola, and when I took a sip and I found it, he asked me to go steady.
And that really got your attention?
I'll never forget it until I die.
Slip it in our glass, eh?
Worked for me.
Thanks, Miss Winkler. If you wasn't my teacher, I'd hug you.
Your appreciation is sufficient. Now you better get going before you're late for your next class.
Yes, ma'am, and thanks again.
Yoo-hoo, it's just us checking on new kid in the hall.
Come in, ladies.
It's our planet theory, too. Mildred, bring in some coffee, bring in some bathroom. So how's everything going with the other kids?
It's going pretty good.
Blah, blah, blah. Now tell us what we really want to know. Is it true that Clyde is coming over to your house this weekend?
Well, yes.
Then it is true. I would have never believed it in a million years. Honey, before things go too far, there's something you need to know about Clyde. Something Mildred don't even know about yet.
Too far? What are you guys talking about?
Here, maybe you need to sit down. Honey, it seems Clyde got like maybe headed to a life of crime.
Crime? Clyde? I can't believe it.
Deputy Drake thinks she has enough evidence to convict him.
Evidence for what? What did he do?
It seems that they think Clyde may be the ringleader in these contraband escapades.
Oh, I just don't want to think it could even be true. That's terrible. But I still don't see what this has to do with me.
Don't you see? If you and Clyde are dating, it might lead the authorities to believe you were in on it too.
Dating? Who?
You and Clyde.
Ladies, I can assure you, me and Clyde are not dating.
Then why would he say you are?
I don't know.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, honey. There's no way of knowing you were falling for a criminal.
That coffee fresh and hot. Miss Jennings, can you please explain to these ladies that there is nothing going on between Clyde and I?
Nothing going on, then why is he coming to your place Friday night?
To fix my leaking faucets. It was your idea.
Well, you might think he's coming over to fix the leaky faucets, but Clyde thinks he's coming over to prepare a couple of lonely hearts.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Where would he get an idea like that?
From your cable at breakfast.
Ladies, this is all a big misunderstanding. There is nothing going on between me and Clyde. Now, if you excuse me, I need to talk to Miss Jennings.
But we haven't had our coffee yet.
Just take it in my room. I'll be in there in a minute.
We're sorry, Mrs. Brown. We just wanted to give you a warning, that's all.
I appreciate it. This is all so ridiculous. ridiculous. How can things get blown out of proportion like this? It's small town, honey. There's not much else to do to get into other people's business. I see. But anyways, that's not what I want to talk to you about. I was wondering about the Romeo and Juliet books. Oh, those books. They got burned. Burned? Years ago, the parents found out what it was about and they had one little big hissing fit. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Romeo and Juliet is a classic. Classic or not, their mommies and daddies didn't think their kids had any business being about two young rascals whose hormones were completely out of proportion and to go behind their parents' back like the way they did. So Romeo and Juliet went up in flames along with Huckleberry Finn, the Diary of Anne Frank, and the Nancy Drew mysteries. They called it their purge bonfire. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put my foot down on this, and I'll drive all night if I have to by the book. I'm warning you, you're asking for a bet. Now come on before the coffee gets cold. I've got it, Clyde. Isn't clever as everyone thinks he is after all. The days passed. I stand at a grave. There is no falling. I want to hold her hand, but I can't now. The coldness reaches out and seizes me. And there cry.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my name is Miss Loretta Goodwin, and this is my husband, Burns. We're Cowboys, Mom and Daddy.
Oh, yes. Nice to meet you.
I'm afraid this is not a social call, Miss Winkler.
My name is not Mrs. Winkler. It's Mrs. Brown.
We've come to tell you something.
Well, why don't you have a seat?
Sit down, Burn. I won't beat her on the don't like you teach them to play Romeo and Juliet. Right, Burn?
Do you really think that Romeo and Juliet
Could lead to rebellion. See, them books was burned years ago. We're thinking about having a 2-for-1 bonfire and adding in those Harry Potter. Right, Burn? It's not your head.
is Romeo and Juliet?
No, some books. I prefer the wholesome books. Like,
I'm going to have to disagree with saying things.
you see, our boy, a girl in your class,
Yeah, her name's Chloe.
won't let him to date the likes of her. That has nothing. You see, back years ago, like a boy like Eustace Bohannon, but his grandmother wanted to date him. But she still stole him right on his mother's grandmother and married the scoundrel.
So you're going to let something that happened. How your son feels about a girl now?
Our family's actually Catholic and we ain't gonna believe in mixed marriages.
Yes.
You see, our boy came home and told us how he was so much like Romeo wanting to date Julius. And I said, how do you know that about that play? And he said, we was studying it in their class. So I went up to Vern and I said, come on, Vern, let's go give him the what for. So this is why we're here. So if you could kindly hand over the books, we can kindly fetch the matches and the kerosene for you.
I'm afraid I won't give in to idle threats. And I believe the students should read this play and broaden their horizons.
I see. Seems like they're giving us some trouble, you think, Vern? Just nod your head. All right, you'll be hearing from us later. Come on, Vern, let's go.
Miss Jennings? Yeah, hello? I was wondering if I could speak with you for a moment. Sure, honey, come on in.
Mom, there's nobody in here. Know the plan, cowboy?
Of course I know a plan. It was my idea, wasn't it?
I know, but I can see you messing it up really easy.
Aw, that's crazy talk. Ain't that hard.
Here, let's go over the plan one more time. Give me your FFA pin.
Here it is. Be careful.
There. Now we'll pour the juice. Now when I come in, you say howdy.
Howdy, Chloe. Would you like to wear my FFA pin?
No, cowboy, don't say it like that. She ain't supposed to know the pin is in the cup yet. Ask me if I'm thirsty.
Are you thirsty, Chloe?
I sure am, cowboy. I'm so thirsty
This is good.
I guess so.
Here it is. Would you go steady with me?
I ain't supposed to know the pin is in the orange juice yet, dummy.
Well, hurry and find it. I'm nervous.
Oh, what is this? Oh, look, it is your FFA pins. I guess this means you would like to go steady with me. How romantic. Then she'll give you a big kiss on the lips and love you for the rest of her boring life.
Bye, Mama. See you after play practice.
Well, there she is. Put the pin back in the cup.
I have the cloakroom. Luck.
Wait, Chloe, I ain't gonna bow you down. I was just sipping some orange juice, wondering if you wanted some.
I don't care.
Here it is. Drink up. It's good.
Thank you. That was very refreshing.
Don't worry, cowboy. We can get you another pin.
How did she do that?
Look what I found in the cloakroom. Sheriff Drake's hat.
I wonder what it's doing in there.
I ain't sure.
I'll take that, young lady.
My name's Arena. I found it in the cloakroom.
Arena, you kids need to leave. I got some business that needs to be taken care of.
You want some orange juice?
No thanks. No, I'm not good. You kids need to leave.
Yes, ma'am. We're leaving. Let's get out of here, cowboy.
Miss Jennings, can I see you in the English room, please?
You wanted to see me, Lulu?
Sheriff Drake.
Sorry, Sheriff.
Have a seat, Clyde. I wish I was here on more unofficial business, but this is pure business.
Just say what you gotta say. Get on with it.
Is anything the matter, Lulu?
Yes, it seems I have some pretty surprising news for you. News? About Clyde? Yes, it seems he has been behind this late-night prank phone with county's high-priced cattle.
Clyde, behind the cow tipping? I don't believe it.
It's true. I found his mud-covered work boots in the cloakroom. They match the prints exactly.
But it just can't be true. Clyde?
You got the evidence. You caught me red-handed. Now do your duty before the kids start coming in.
Dad, burn it, Clyde. Why'd you do it? You know I've been looking for the culprits for months. If I don't bring you in, I'll be the laughing stock for miles.
Look, Sheriff, you came to arrest me, so just get on with it.
I'm gonna cook you, Clyde. Just tell me why you did it and who you did it with, and we'll go from there.
Nobody done it with me. It was a one-man job.
Look, there were two sets of footprints in each field where those cows was tipped. If old man Walters wants to press charges, I have no choice but to bring you in, throw the book at you. Now tell me who you did it with.
It was me, myself, and I.
You've got to be the most stubborn man on the face of God's earth. Could you please try to talk to me sensitive?
Does that mean you're not going to arrest Clyde?
It all depends on Mr. Walters if he decides to press charges or not.
Clyde, what in the world are you doing?
Nothing. I got caught. That's all there is to it.
I don't believe you for a moment. I've known you since you were born, and I know you better than that. Who are you covering for? Well, the sheriff is right about one thing. You are the most stubborn man alive.
Mrs. Brown.
Hello, Clyde.
So I guess you heard everything. Now that I'm a wanted criminal, I guess you don't want me to come to your house Friday night.
I invited you over to fix my leaky faucets. That's it. So don't go telling people we're dating, because we aren't.
If I was thinking straight, I would have realized someone as suave and sophisticated as you would never be interested in no geezer like me.
Now, don't start putting yourself down. I tell you what, stop by at my place, and I'll cook you a supper.
I don't know. My hurt's pretty bad.
I'll add a homemade apple pie.
Yo, Han, you hear that? A romantic dinner, me and her place, Friday night. Tell you about it Monday. Spread the word.
Wait until I go tell Charlotte. Charlotte!
No.
Now I know what the poison darts are for.
It's off one night.
body language, and your words.
I can't even tell what Romeo's saying to Miss Julius. I wish Mark Twain wrote plays. This Shakespeare fellow can't write a decent sentence.
William Shakespeare is a prodigy.
My dad's a Republican. I don't like him no better.
Can I get on this chair now, Miss Winkler? No, not yet. Here, read these.
What's this?
It's a version of the play I made yesterday.
Sorry I'm late, everybody.
Oh no, what are you doing here?
I thought it'd be helpful to all the hearing impaired if I sign while the actors perform their scenes.
I don't think there's a need to.
Please, Ms. Winkler, I've been working on it all night.
All right. Okay, everyone, start at the top of the balcony scene.
Everybody, just hush up. Is that there a lantern shining through yonder window? It is like the eastern skies, and Julius is like the warm sunshine. Her eyes sparkle like two fireflies and make a whippoorwill sing a right pretty song. Looky how she puts her hands to her cheeks. I sure wish I was a pair of work gloves in that there hand, so I might be the one who touches her soft cheeks. Well, that's plumb romantic, Miss Winkler.
So you better understand it?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I call a love scene.
Shut up, cowboy, so we can get this over with. Romeo, Romeo, why in the Sam Hill do you have to be Romeo? Go fetch your daddy and tell him that you don't care to be a Montague no more. If you will, I won't be Capulet no more neither.
I won't doubt what you're saying. If you tell me not to be Romeo no more, I won't be Romeo no more.
Okay, who's the rascal down there listening to me talking to myself?
It's me, your true love, Romeo.
If they find you down there, they'll kill you dead.
It's night time, so they can't see me. And as long as I know that you love me, I don't care if the rascals do find me here talking to you. I'd rather die because they hate me than go on living without your love. So I know my mama and daddy don't like you now, and I know my folks ain't fond of you neither. Even though you shoot me down every time I try and ask you on a date, I sure can't find myself stop asking you, honey. Well, even after you reject my faith, and even though whenever I try and talk to you, you never look me straight in the face, I still can't find myself going on living without your love. And I ain't gonna lie.
Cowboy?
So why don't you just give me a chance by going bowling with me sometime, or going walking with me by the oak trees past the pickle plant?
Cowboy, I believe you strayed from your script.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Winkler. I guess I just got a little carried away.
Are y'all ready to finish practicing?
How'd you like my signing, Miss Winkler? It was good. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Well, you can get down from the chair now. Everyone can come in. Vicki and Jackson, were you two out back again? No.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Well, which is it?
I'll handle this, Vicki. Yes, ma'am, we're out back again.
What's so funny?
Nothing, Miss Winkler. She was just remembering a funny joke I told her yesterday, that's all.
You two are acting very mysterious. Jackson, there you are.
Go on, Betty. Can't you see we're practicing?
But he's right. Why don't you have a seat? You two have a seat too. Elliot, would you mind reading Randy's script until he comes back?
Miss Winkler, I was wondering if Skinny could read Romeo's lines.
Sure. Line 28.
Okay, but I ain't a very good actor.
That's fine. Start at page 65.
This is such a happy night, but because this here is night, I'm afraid I'm having a dream because Juliet loving me is too good to be true.
I just have 3 more little words to say to you, Romeo. If you really intend to get hitched with me, let me know tomorrow when and where you want to meet me, and I'll marry up with you. That way I will follow you no matter where in the world we go.
Miss Juliet!
I'm coming, nurse. Now, if you ain't serious about getting hitched up with me, then don't tease me, just leave me be. What time tomorrow should I send a messenger to fetch your information?
By 9 o'clock.
I'll wait outside the school on the back porch underneath the weeping willow out in the wheat field. I can't wait till you get there to tell me if you'll marry me or not. My daddy has plenty of land he can use to build a house on and an old tractor he can use to till the dirt.
Chloe,
Don't stop me now, Miss Winkler, while I got up my nerve. I ain't never got the nerve to say nothing to you, Skinny, but I'm just so doggone shy when it comes to talking to you. I don't know what to say. I don't know if you like me or not, but you don't have to tell me till tomorrow when you meet me on the back porch underneath the weeping willow. That's all I've got to say.
Why he hasn't schemed to meet you on the back porch?
Because I like him, cowboy. I like him and I don't like you.
Floyd, what in the world are you rambling about?
Are you trying to steal my property?
I'm not a property cowboy, good one. I'm Skinny's.
I didn't know she was my property.
Okay, everybody calm down. And Cowboy, don't jump to conclusions.
If I do any jumping, we beat Skinny up.
Seriously, you're going to tomorrow night.
No, he ain't. Now you listen to me, Chloe Davidson. I spent an awful lot of time and energy trying to get you to go talk to me. Least you could have done was tell me they had your eye sent somebody else.
Cowboy, I tried and I tried to tell you, but you was so stubborn you wouldn't listen to a word I had to say.
Students, slow down. Just a little bit.
Marina told me how she knew that you was like me and I shouldn't give up on asking you out.
She did she? Irene, did you tell Cowboy I was interested in going on a date with him?
Yeah, because you said so yourself in your diary.
I don't even have a diary.
Yes, you do! The one with the big picture of the daisy on the front. I found it at your house and read it. It said you was crazy about cowboy.
That's not my diary. It was left a mistake in my house.
If it ain't your diary, then whose is it?
Wilma's.
Wilma's.
Wilma's?
You mean Wilma's the one that likes cowboy?
Ever since he accidentally touched my hand on the playground in the 3rd grade.
Okay, students, I think it's enough of this for today. We'll pick this up on Monday.
That sounds just fine to me, Miss Winkler. Goodbye forever, Chloe Davidson. Or at least until Monday morning.
Cowboy, wait for me.
Come on, Skinny, why don't you take me home and kiss me on the front porch?
I don't think I know how to do that.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. See, Miss Winkler, I like a man with looks and brains.
I wonder if we can get on one through this thing.
Hold it right there, Miss Winkler. I'm afraid you've gone too far this time.
Miss Goodwin, why am I not surprised to see you here?
We told you to stop right there when you wanted to teach them kids that game of play. Sit down, Vern. See what my Vern is holding? Stand up, Vern. That right there is a can of kerosene. Sit down, Vern.
I don't mean to be rude, but I've had a pretty stressful day, and I have to go home and cook a supper.
You go do what you need to do. Is this what the script looks like?
Yes, and I'd like to give it to you as a gift.
Well, that's more like it. Giving them up so easily now, aren't you?
I would like you to take it home and read.
I could never fill my head with such garbage as this. Could I?
It's full of romance.
Better than the Harlequin?
Better than the National Enquirer.
Can't be. Shut up, Vern! Okay, I'll make a deal with ya. I'll take it home and read it, but if I don't like it, you'll burn these sinful scripts.
And if you do like it, you'll read it to Vern.
Ah, yeah.
Vern!
It's okay, Miss Goodwin. That's not our custom.
All right, Miss Winkler, you got yourself a deal.
My name's Miss Brown, Marietta Brown.
All right, Miss Brown, Marietta Brown. I'll be talking to you later. Come on, Vern, let's go. Shut up, Vern!
We got to do this quick before somebody comes back.
Why do we have to be in this place?
I told you, Sheriff Drake is out looking the grounds over again.
She could be heading this way at any minute.
Okay, so tonight we're hitting the old Simmons place. We'll park the truck right about here. And then we'll walk around the fence till we come to the edge of the woods right about here. We'll crawl under the fence till we come to the watering trough and the pasture right about here.
Cattle usually hang out in a herd right about here near the truck.
This is our biggest caper yet, so we've got to be organized. These are some awful big cows. Everybody remember what they're supposed to do?
You two are the muscles of that operation. I'm just the lookout. Maybe we should run through it quickly.
Okay, Mickey, you be the cow.
Me?
Get down on all fours, hurry, before somebody catches us. Betty, you stand over there and make sure nobody's coming.
And this?
You're not Captain Hook. Do it natural. I'll walk along the fence and crawl under it, and I'll pick out a cow and...
Move!
What are you doing?
Getting into character.
Well, not so loud. Pick out a cow and boom!
Move! Move!
Now what are you doing?
I'm in shock. Move!
Well, we gotta get out of here. Back here. Shh, be very quiet.
Whoever you saw!
I didn't see nobody.
Well, you said somebody's coming.
I was just playing my part.
She's just playing a part. Now, you two listen good. We've been at this for 6 months now, and I don't intend on getting caught spotting the game. As long as Clyde is willing to take the heat for us, we got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, let's just go. I'm getting nervous.
Let's synchronize our watches. We'll meet at Jackson's house at about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. Aha!
What now before she comes back? Won't she be surprised? Now don't embarrass her by saying anything out of it. There, how's that look? Fine, just fine. Now where can we put it so she doesn't see it? We don't have time, because here she comes.
Hello, ladies. What are you two doing here so late? You two look like the spider that swallowed the fly.
We've got something for you. Happy first date.
Thank you.
Grape soda? This is a jar country, so they don't sell real wine. Be careful of those bubbles, they'll sure tickle your nose.
Try not to drink too much.
I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of checking your horoscope this morning, and it says you're to meet the man in your dreams this very day. And we wanted to be able to say we had a small part in making it all so special.
That's very sweet.
Many blessings.
Well, thanks, but is there anything else you guys would like to help me with?
Now that you mention it,
You really do have something else, don't you?
now don't go against our idea. You're one of the snazziest dressers we know. But we're afraid you may be a little too dressy for Clyde. So we thought you might try this on for your date tonight. You know, just to make it more comfortable for the both of you. I mean, he shows up in overalls and you in your fancy attire, you'd be so embarrassed.
Well, thanks, but I can't accept that.
No, consider it a gift, you know, in case you change your mind.
All right, but I have to look at these scripts organized. I'll see you this weekend.
And you better fill us in on the details first thing Monday morning.
You two will be the first to know.
I hope everything goes all right. I mean, Clyde is just a simple country boy.
Mrs. Brown, I would like for you to wear this lovely bouquet to match the beauty in your eyes. It sounded cool, stupid. Here, would you like for me to pin this upon your bosom? Can't say that to a lady. Afternoon, Sheriff.
Who are you talking to?
Nothing but the air.
You clean up pretty good for a country boy. Got a special meeting with someone?
Just going to clean up my new truck.
Now why don't I believe you?
If you came to arrest me, Sheriff, the time is pretty rotten.
I'm gonna arrest you, Clyde. I ain't got the right to arrest a man who hasn't done anything.
I told you I'd done it.
Then why do I got three people who just told me who did it?
What are you talking about?
These three right here. They told me everything.
We told her how we planned the meetings here at school.
How we was pretending to play hooky. Phil was really out back playing Mexican for it.
I told you I'd take care of everything.
Can you please go sit in the office?
We're awful sorry, Mr. Gutley.
My question to you is, Clyde, why'd you do it? Why'd you take the heat for the no-good rascal?
First of all, they're not no good rascals. Second of all, because I just couldn't see them getting in any trouble.
If they did something wrong, don't you think they should get punished?
If they had stolen something from a store or wrecked somebody's property, of course they should be punished. But all they did was a few harmless pranks. Heck, Sheriff, I used to go to Caltech when I was just a kid, and so did you. It's either that or toilet paper somebody's treats, and that can get pretty messy. And all three of them have been dealt a tough hand. Jackson's daddy died when he was just a kid. Vicky's family just adopted 3 cousins, and Vicky Betty's brother needs an operation. That's why I done it.
I called old man Walters. He ain't pressing charges. He just asked me to keep an eye on him for a few days, so I told him I would. I could go look it up, but I ain't sure Clyde's gonna leave it next fall anymore. Good thing he died, Clyde.
at McDonald's, you would be called McGorgeous. What am I doing? I'm just wasting my time.
Howdy, Clyde.
Mrs. Brown.
I have to admit, I was eavesdropping on you and the sheriff, and what you did for those kids was probably the nicest thing anyone has ever done.
That's a nice thing for you to say, Mrs. Brown.
Aw, shucks, you can call me Marietta.
You look mighty fine in that outfit there, Marietta.
Shall we go to dinner? I mean, supper, y'all?
Can I borrow your bosom? Oh.
I sure wish I had a date tonight.
You do. Me.
But I think we'd look a little silly dancing around the VFW all together.
Where are you going dancing, silly? Here's the provisions.
Provisions? Why, you sly little dickens, you mean we're actually going?
Just follow me and keep real low. We'd also like to thank the people who are on the crew. Rudy Jenkins over here, Gerald Berhagen, and Marcus Hole. Did a lot of work for us. Thank you.